I got one question, Holly.
Here it is.
What was your stripper name?
The same motherfucking thing it is right now, baby. See, I knew you thought it was hot caramel, butterscotch.
I thought you about to say
chocolate.
Some goddamn, I don't know what.
Banana peel or some shit.
Hershey split from Cinnamon.
Come on. Hey, come on, give me another. Come on, go with that, D-boy.
Egg custard.
There it is. Come on there, yo. Go on in, yo.
Pecan praline.
German chocolate.
This was an astronomical figure.
Okay.
Astronomical figure. It like I don't even see how you have time. Throw in your professional basketball schedule, having multiple kids.
You know how tired I am after a pickup game, let alone four quarters against the Jazz.
If you wonder what we're talking about, Larsa Pippen, I'm sure if you've heard at this moment, said for 23 years, 4 times a night, she would have sexual intercourse with Scottie Pippen.
Bro, she wanted everybody to read through that lie. She may have had intercourse every day, but she wanted everybody to read through that lie.
I think even every day for 23 years is kind of a stretch.
I feel like there's so many layers that you got to unravel about that little situation.
Yeah.
Who wanted it 4 times a day?
She made it seem like it was a one-way transaction. Like he was
Like
just hopping on me. He
like
was on me every time I looked.
Okay, so she made it
Like
seem
Mr.
like Scottie Pippen just insatiable over this.
And it was my wifely duty to spread my legs every time.
You're like 5'2".
Tripods. Tripod. I'm telling you.
You know what I missed? That when we talk about culture shaping music, the innuendos.
Yeah.
Back when we were young, you didn't just come out
Innuendo.
and just say
and be like, "Hey, I want to smash."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
like
had to be
when
poetic.
Marvin Gaye said, "When the blue tip drops are falling," I'm trying to judge them. You know what I mean?
I'm getting money. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Yeah. For real. Nah, for real. I keep it on. Nah, for real. Nah, for real.
Some songs you just know it hit. First 30 seconds. This one of the ones like I don't even need to know who's singing before I'm already trying to see who's singing. You know what I'm saying? Like
That song just feels like Dallas to me.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Feel like an era in Dallas, man.
Like already.
Yeah. You hearing these voices?
What up with it?
Man, it's your boy Antoine the Source.
Man, it's knowledge, man.
We got a special guest in the building, man. A true creative. You know, representing Dallas by way of Grambling, really the hometown. Mm-hmm. So we had to make sure we brought him in because, you know, it's always good to highlight solid individuals with motion. So we're going to let him do the pleasantries, man. You know, let him know who on the mic.
Man, Rashad, man. Shady, Richie, whatever you know me by. Nobody's favorite nobody. You know the brand, that's it.
Hey, if you seen the brand, you know, and you ain't know the face that came with it, you know, voila. And just let you know something right now, man. I knew your brand before I knew you, which is a hell of a goddamn compliment. You know, some real talk. You know, that lets you know it's real when somebody know your brand before they know you because you know it's no bias there. You feel me? Right. I just want to give you your flowers right now.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you for pulling up on us over here at Unspoken Conversation.
Ready.
And you know, for those who don't know, I'm gonna just let him let y'all know, cause I know people gonna be asking, you know, how you got your motion, you know, how you got started. You know, everybody want to know what goes into it, but first you got to see exactly what the genesis was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guessing. You know, you somebody that had some drip back then, you know what I'm saying? And you felt like can't nobody do it like I could do it for myself. So
that's a piece of it.
I want you to just tap into like, boom, how nobody's favorite became everybody's favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it really was just I remember I was just trying to get shirts, like just regular going out Sunday fun day in the city. And I went to it used to be a store called Black Market. I love that store, bro. I used to just go in there and just get the joints. And then I went back like the next week.
Yeah.
And it was closed. I was just like, what the hell? Yeah, after that, I was just like, man, I'm just so tired of this, bro. Like, I'm just gonna start my own brand.
Yeah, so consistent, you know. Cause it was did it close down for good?
Yeah, they was done. It was just like it's some whole BS behind it. I don't know. I don't know the story. I knew people that worked there, but I don't know why it went down. But it was just a lot of quality in the city that wasn't good for me.
So really, like,
I was straight on it.
You know, a lot of people say they want to start a clothing line.
Yeah, they do.
Everybody can go print some shirts up. You know, but what was like the real thing that kind of generated it when you know first you had to come up with a name.
Yeah, I kept the name for like a year. Like
what was the name initially? Was it always Nobody's Favorite?
It was 9 Lives.
9 Lives.
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
Mm.
And so you made the transition. 9 Lives, first joint you dropped. What's that looking like?
The first thing I ever made, it was a jacket. Well, when it was 9, I was in college when it was 9 Lives, so it was just something I was just doing. I was just cutting out the sleeves and adding a bandana to it. Just some BS.
Wait, listen to Lord. I want y'all to hear what he said though. That's the best time to start a brand is in college.
Yep.
I say you got because you have a free audience. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I ain't know what I was doing.
Did people start coming fuck with you? Like, hey man, you got something I can rock?
A few people did because it was like the beginning of Instagram, so it was before all the algorithm stuff kicked in.
Okay.
So, but I didn't have like a structure more than what I have now. So it was like it wasn't nowhere near what it should have been. Like it really was terrible. I was getting like Hanes t-shirts.
Yeah,
like, I was tripping, bro. Like I didn't understand like what I was really doing. I was just going with it. Like I mean, granted, where I'm from, bro, we got one stoplight.
Yeah,
where I'm from. So like Grambling small. Like everybody know Grambling State, the college, but like Grambling, the town is like
it's kind of like the block.
It's centered around the school.
Like, nothing there, bro.
It get lit during football season.
And how far is this from Shreveport?
Like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on how you drive.
Okay. So you can people stay in Shreveport.
Basically, like
work in Shreveport, staying.
Your locals from Shreveport.
We got locals, like I mean, because we got like
got a Walmart.
Well, we had like the glass plants and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like understanding like how a town structure works. It's like it's something here that brings work to this environment.
Yeah.
So like,
and then a lot of people work at the school.
Yeah,
you got some factions.
Yeah, then regular local jobs like government city jobs and stuff like that. So that was pretty much it what people did. Or drive trucks, bro. Like work at the chicken plant, glass plant.
Oh, some real talk. I kind of want to get into that.
Because I'm from Pine Bluff, and you the first person I ever met with another city similar.
Yeah,
Grambling, if will feel like Pine Bluff would be.
And I kind of Tyson. Everybody work at Tyson, right?
Yeah, everybody work at Tyson.
Yeah.
So how is that growing up in the city? Because especially in the internet age, where you can see outside the scope of your
and internet wasn't there like that for me.
So how did you basically?
It ain't like that really still down. I mean, it is at the Bluff. But.
So how did you look like for more? What was like the canvas? That gave you like, okay, I'm bigger than not bigger, but I feel like I could pop off bigger.
Yeah, I grow this situation.
I mean, after I moved out here, because being at home, it ain't. The outlets is like slim to none, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no stores. It ain't no other people even doing what you doing. So I mean, I couldn't make it there no way. Like I didn't do 9 Lives was dead. That was 10 years ago itself. I started Nobody's Favorite during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I was doing 9 Lives when I was in college. Like, I mean,
shoot. You popped in the gold wave. I always say if you didn't drop your line around COVID, you really missed the bag. Because boys were spending money on, and then you couldn't get to the mall. So it was really just like we buying whatever we could come across. So if you walk it in this fly.
Yeah.
And so talk about that. Like,
what was the first thing that hit in doing COVID that you built?
I did the jackets.
The red ones?
Yeah, it was like red, and I did a black one too. It was like
that's the first piece I saw.
Yeah, that's the first thing I ever made. That was crazy for that. Mm-hmm. I guess because that was the first thing I made. Because I made it at my homeboy crib. We were just sitting there talking, and he was like, "Yo, man, it's easy to make clothes. All you gotta do is." He had like a heat press machine, and like we just went to go buy the vinyl off here in Dallas somewhere out here.
You had to go and source the jacket.
Yeah, like at first it was just a Dickie jacket.
Yeah,
and then I went back and recreated it myself after I knew what I was doing.
So with that, You know, you got something that's hot. You know how it's probably like a hot song. You probably feel like them. I got something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you looked at it, when the first time you seen somebody like, damn, he got my shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when was one of them moments where you actually saw somebody with your stuff on?
Outside of my friends, man, probably was man, it was, I guess I want to say it was Erykah Badu. That really like took me by storm. It was just like my partner sent me the picture. He said, "Yo, I'm finna bless you with something."
Yeah.
He's like, "It ain't no money or nothing, but I'm finna bless you with something."
All somebody got to do, you know, in the way things are, somebody just got to see somebody in it to
Yeah, bro.
legitimize.
Like, yeah, Fresh, my homeboy Fresh, he did that. Fresh do a lot of Fresh a person to go to. He a stylist. So like, yeah, he styled Erykah Badu, he styled Dodo, that played for the Mavericks.
Yeah. Dorian Finney,
yeah, that like he was just like, it was crazy because it was just like people was fans of the brand.
That was the first famous person I saw on your shit though. Actually,
it was
like,
Dorian.
It was Dorian. I saw him here. I think he had the black one on, and I saw him walking into to a game. Like I don't know how it came in my algorithm because I had saw I think I saw K Reeves in your shirt, your jacket first.
Mm-hmm.
But you know when you see somebody like.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Like I didn't know who it was. I'm like, you know, where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why when they said, you know, hey, you know, you want us to pull up, and they showed me the pay, I'm like, oh man, I heard about this. You know what I'm saying? You know, but the thing about it,
Right.
that's how you know somebody actually in tune with it, and not just supporting it because it's a face attached to it. So so with that, you know, in a place like Dallas, trying to build a brand. It's it's creatives here, but it's not known as a creative outlet here.
right.
So how did you navigate that? What I mean by that is like there is some gatekeeping that can happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Only so many people can win, and especially during COVID. You know, you didn't want to miss your wave of getting hot.
Yeah.
So, you know, once they see you with some motion, it ain't as collaborative, you know, as it could be. Especially, you know, everybody don't want you to know their vendors or their sources. So how you navigate gatekeeping? You know, how do you feel about gatekeeping?
I hate it. I hate it, but it's power in it too, though, because it's also like if somebody just tell you one thing, it is power in it though.
Yeah.
Because somebody could be like, the no could come from like, okay, I'm just gonna figure it out. But I had a partner that I thought he was my partner. I put it like that because I was a young boy to him. You know what I'm saying? And then I asked him. I still got a text message in my phone. I actually posted it once. But I was drove about it. I was super mad about it. Because I was just like, man, you like 10, 11, however much older than you is than me. But I asked him about it, and he was just like, I said, man, where you get your shirt from?
Yeah.
And he was just like, nah, man, to get some, to get in this, like, you need to give up a plug or some shit like that. Like some cool shit.
This is dope game? You acting like it's the dope game?
Yeah, I'm just like, damn, man, I'm asking for a shirt. Like, God,
be sold,
Hey.
not told.
I guess he's looking at
it's
his
crazy.
shirt.
You knew what generation he came from, goddamn.
Man, it messed me up because I ain't never had nobody do me like that. You know what I'm saying? Then I was just like, I'm thinking we cool. I done party with this man. I done slept on this man's couch. Like, I mean, I was young, but it was just like, it just threw me for a loop. And then like I tried to dig into it more to like get information from him, and he just wouldn't give it to me. And I was just like, damn.
So honestly,
Damn.
I feel like that's a compliment. It sucks, but it's a compliment
Yeah.
because you're not gonna put the plug in somebody's hands that you feel ain't gonna be able to facilitate.
Yeah.
You know, so I could tell you what a source is, but I know you ain't gonna get off your ass and go and move and
Yeah.
go and actually like tap into it. But if he know, like, if I give him this,
Mm-hmm.
he gonna basically he gonna have my units going up because he gonna be getting so many of them. It's like, damn, they're gonna be slow with my orders. That's how they look at it. Like when I was trying to start my
that's
brand,
stupid as
they
hell.
like people were like, oh, like I'm just trying to put something out that I will put on. That's how I
Exactly.
approached it. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So I'm
Exactly.
not trying to be the next goddamn FUBU. If it happens, it'll happen organically. So I'm asking you because I feel like it's a network.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I'm
is though.
saying?
It is, and it's some people that will though. Like I do have my close fashion people in place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't mind like giving up. Hey, I got this made from here. Like the dude down the core, strong friend Shad, Nate, styled by Nate. I can't.
So let me ask
Frankie-
you
Frankie
this:
too.
it sound like it's a strategy in that type of game that a lot of people do that and is in risk of probably just products like the product is so fragile.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like giving up that plug is like costing you a lot more.
It don't.
But it don't.
I named them a million people that got clothing lines that ain't did nothing.
Like I can give you the same shirt. We can source the same shirt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't bring it to its true potential, like I can give you the fabrics, I can give you everything. But if you don't have that sauce, like it's not gonna happen. That's why
true.
that's why I don't understand why he wouldn't give it to you. Because
that's what threw me off so much. Cause it was just like I just looked at it so crazy. I was just like, damn, like I was just like dumbfounded because I was just like, damn, like we supposed to be tight. Like
hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
business kind of shows, a lot of people's true character.
Yeah.
You can be friends with someone. You got to learn to accept, and I'm learning this myself. You can be friends with someone. Some people just want to be friends and be like, man, I love having fun with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
That's true.
Your expectations got to align. They don't want to be business partner with you. And you can't get, I mean, it depends on what
you really can't get mad.
You know what I'm saying? But because eventually it's going to be something that they're going to want from you. Yep. And you got to play it back. Like,
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need me before I need you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, hey, that's why, it's lessons in that. And with that, we kind of talk about collaborations and stuff. We're in the era of collabs when it comes to clothing lines and everything like that. Yeah. So hypothetically, somebody came to you and said, hey, got motion and everything like this. I want to give you a collab opportunity with the brand of your choice. Is there one that you feel like, boom, I can see it happening?
Yeah, it's a few. It's crazy.
I don't know if you want to get your sauce out, but it's like just give me one off the top of your head.
No, I would. No, it ain't no problem. I mean, I would definitely say Denim Tears, Tremendous. I would definitely do Denim Tears. I definitely would do and Rurigi.
Okay.
Root.
Okay.
Yeah, them two for sure off top. Like
I can see that.
Yeah. Denim Tears, if you don't know who Denim Tears is, the last fight, the fight before Garcia, Tank had his shorts on.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
That shit was crazy.
So it's like it seems like you're a student. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like how do you really cause niggas don't know how to follow fashion and
it's funny, and that's why I hear too that he's a student. But then I asked you the question earlier, like, where do you see your brand going?
Oh, yeah.
And you was like,
sell it, bro.
Hey, yeah. He's like, hey, niggas get mad.
Oh, do it again.
You know what happened to FUBU? You get what I'm saying? Like,
sell
there's
it.
only
It
so many
last.
brands that are gonna last forever. There ain't a lot of Ralph Lauren. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if somebody coming to you and say, I want to give you $150 million or $200 million for your naming rights, I'm gonna take this money, then start something else, and y'all gonna want to get that too because it's me. Yep. I'm the motion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
now you famous. That's it. That's all you need. You just need the success of doing it by yourself, and then after that, it's gone. Like I told my other partner that they was like, nah, I wouldn't sell my brand. I'm like, why not? They're like, bro, I was like, well, before Virgil passed away, he didn't own Off-White. He had other brands before that.
But he facilitated.
They had Pelly Pelly.
Yep.
They had
He was behind Pelly Pelly?
Yeah. They all was together. Like, they all
I didn't know that.
He was designed. Yeah. So the thing about it, and a lot of people don't realize in fashion, like, it's like Tom Ford and Gucci. Tom Ford brought Gucci back to the forefront. They were literally about to go to bankrupt, and they found him in Austin. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Ford became that dude because he became the name attached to the rebirth of Gucci. It's like an offensive coordinator coming and working for a head coach.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
I could be over here as the head coach, balling, killing, but if you put me under Nick Saban and I run his offense, somebody gonna be like, hey, can I give you your own job? And that's how Tom Ford came. And so I look at it the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, hey, I'm gonna get this shit out the mud. I'm gonna make this pop. Somebody gonna come, try to gentrify my goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna offer me a bag.
And they're gonna have you ahead of the table too at the same time. So it's just that's what happened with even who was that? They mainly did that with everybody though. but they mainly all like them sold their brand, and then they end up being the president.
Don't be like Russell Simmons.
Oh my goodness.
He kept Fat Four too long.
But hey man, he been low key shooting shots too.
No, what I'm saying is he kept Fat Four too long. Like you gotta think, bro. You don't wait till they put your shit in TJ Maxx before you start saying, maybe I want to let y'all, because now it's the fire sale.
It's crazy though, but they still was making crazy money though. Like they scale is different from like most other people, but they still was making crazy money, not as much as they was, but they still making money off of it though.
Baby Fat gave them a second wave. Kimura gave them a second rebirth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they held on for a little while. That's one of like the nostalgic feels like when you see something.
Every chick that had hands had one of them goddamn fur coat, bubble coats, Baby Fats. Every chick that had hands had one of them shit.
Yeah.
You know the one. You know the one with the little fur.
The crop joint.
They come down the street.
Hey, you know, she was gonna whoop somebody's ass. She wore that shit until it was 75 degrees outside, bro. It was the Baby Fat jackets was the Uggs before Uggs, man.
Facts.
Like everybody lying, bro. Like
No,
that's real though. That's real.
You know, it was certain items. You had it, man. It was like
that's funny though. That's the real though.
So being a status symbol when it comes to fashion. I think it's everybody's goal. What I mean by that is like, your brand legitimizes somebody's motion. I mean, like somebody got your shit on, like, oh damn, that nigga got. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
so, do you feel as though, what would it take, in your eyes, for a brand to get to that point? Like, if you had the opportunity to make it, like, would you like limited pieces, putting it in the right hands? Well, like I notice a lot of clothing brands do that when they want to come back. They flood the industry with packages. You know what I'm saying? And like I saw Fendi do it a few years ago. Coach,
Yeah.
And so, what do you think it would be to kind of like put yourself in that timeless part where like dudes just pay a certain amount of money just to be in your brand? What would it look like?
If somebody else wanted to come in,
what would it look like for you to be able to get to that? Like, what do you think it would take? Like,
just to go straight to the top off the rip. Yeah, you need like a massive figure. Like you just need some iconic. Like it's crazy because it's like art and music at the same time.
Yeah.
Like so you need something that's super crazy. I would definitely just say a celebrity but they got to be somebody that's so big.
Who is a celebrity that if I put it on him, like, cause it's certain ones that people sleep on, like somebody that I will be trying to reach out to.
I think it's more of a vibe. It don't be just one celebrity. Like for example,
it gotta be a cultural moment.
Like I'll start with somebody
like that cat. Who would you start with?
So Drake is like the one that. Everybody, because Drake can make a goddamn.
He done made the strippers rich.
He can make a champion hoodie hot. You know what I'm saying?
Call Malaya.
I would look at somebody like Pusha T, somebody who known for like they fashion, and dudes be like, bro, that nigga don't wear regular shit.
Yeah.
So if you put him in it, it's gonna already be like.
Yeah. I would definitely say him too.
There's certain people sleep on because it's not gaudy.
Him for sure. Him for sure. That dude is super talented. Like far as.
And I look at it kind of like where, like that guy Rich Fresh. You ever heard of Rich Fresh?
Who? Rich guy?
No, Rich Fresh. He got everybody wear these suits with that stripe over it, like that suit.
It's like Star Collection. Is that it?
No, Rich Fresh. You'll check it. I'll send it to you. It's like he'll wear a suit with that stripe. It'll be like a red or maybe a turquoise suit, but he got like a stripe. And everybody wear like he got women. He make it cut for women. It started out with jogging, like a jogging fit, but he started with Rich Fresh. Like, let me send it to you.
But yeah, but what
he started? No, he started with like one like celebrity, and then it kind of like matriculated to multiple people, and then all of a sudden he was in a movie with the last movie with Kevin Hart and Marky Mark on Netflix. They whole outfits. It was created by him.
Okay.
And like you wouldn't know.
I see the. I've seen this look. I just never knew it was him.
Yeah. And he started like just like simple, like you said, one celebrity. that he was rocking. Draymond Green was rocking.
Yeah,
them.
I just
I
seen
saw
it.
Draymond Green with his
Yeah.
he wore for I think it was the Espers or something.
Yeah.
And but that shows you
I don't know who he is though, but I mean,
like
Yeah, but something like that. Like, he
Yeah, but
started
it's
like
so many though.
the
like
fact
I
we
said.
don't know who he is, and he got
But that
those
signature
people,
piece,
that's
you know,
kind of
kinda
like the
like-
ideal situation when I was talking about, like people knowing the brand and not the face attached to it.
Yeah.
It's like, so with that situation, sometimes it's like being in the right place at the right time too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you
I think it needed, for me, I look at like more of the cultural people that's popping right now. It just got to be somebody like that. But like you said, Push is a good one. For Real is another one. Probably one of these young boys, man. Like,
Cause you know a lot of them niggas that can't dress. You know, like I don't want like you know like you put your shit on NBA YoungBoy. It's popular, but it ain't gonna have the aesthetic I want. You get what I'm saying?
It's a
Like,
little watered down right now, I think.
like it's. I would probably do like somebody like a Lil Baby or something where it's like,
Yeah,
you know, where it's like
definitely.
he ain't gonna make niggify your shit. Well, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you wear your shit with the wrong cut of pants,
Yeah.
some lean in his cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, sagging
It's a
way
lot.
there. So
It's
sometimes my
a lot,
shit don't
bro.
hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people look terrible in it, bro. It'd be like, what are you doing? It'd be like, did nobody tell you nothing was wrong with this?
and like some people just wear the brand. The brand wears them. They don't wear the brand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It'd be like that for some people. They can't see
like-
past whatever else they got going on.
I didn't literally see that. We kind of talk about that too. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the one time in history where labels don't matter.
I don't think they ever really did, but it just people put so much emphasis on
They
them.
did, but now I
Yeah.
think it's more of a flex to have something everybody doesn't have on. Like you see
Yeah.
that shirt you got on now.
Yeah.
If I
it's out
couldn't,
there.
if I know what I'm saying is, say I saw you out. I'd be more impressed with that than you just having a shirt that say Gucci across. You get what I'm saying?
exactly.
Because now I'm more like, okay, where you get that from? Like I've seen that, like, you know, Rich God, one of the people, like he came out with the Dennis Rodman shirts.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking to myself, okay, the Dennis Rodman shirt, if you would have to follow him to know where it came from. But if
Mhm.
you just see it, like say Joe Budden was wearing, I seen Joe Budden in them. Somebody gonna be like, man, where the hell you get that shirt from? Now somebody on a wild goose chase trying to find it just because they know I'm trying to stand out.
Mhm.
And you know, and especially when you put your jewelry on, like you can go and, you know, get some cuts, just get some regular ass goddamn like flare jeans from fucking Boohoo Man or some shit.
Gotcha.
But your shirt, it could be a $60 shirt, but it's from your boy brand and it's fly as hell though.
See what I tell you.
You know what I'm
people,
saying?
The $65 people is me,
Like,
brother.
cause I see a lot of NBA players do that. A lot of NBA players don't wear expensive clothing
Yeah,
unless
not
somebody
all
give
of
it to
them.
them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the
not all
ones
of
that's
them.
really into fashion,
yeah,
they wear pieces that's like, I don't want to
Mhm.
dress like other niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
Their whole thing is based off that. They don't need to be seen by somebody that they got on the same thing or whatever. 'Cause it's like, cause you know, people quick to be like, oh, you D-riding, you jacking my flow or whatever. So
Hey, since we talking about, you know, fashion and sports and shit, you know, before we got here, I had to kind of talk about the culture, man. Like, you know, some history went down in the DFW this damn weekend. You know, Prime had Colorado looking dark as hell. You know what I'm saying? It just showed me the power of like the power of the goddamn culture. Like the black culture is so goddamn intoxicating. Whether it's polarizing, but it's intoxicating. The reason I say that, man, I'm watching the game at 11 a.m. It's Colorado, bro. Colorado probably like 2-3% black as a school.
mm-hmm.
But I'm looking at like Dion got Colorado gear looking so goddamn fly. I didn't seen Colorado gear for 20 years,
Bro, you don't remember how they look with
it used
Rashawn
to be,
Salam?
back in the day, it used to hit because the color scheme,
Yeah.
the white with the black, the gold trim. But it's like, I'm talking about the drum, I'm like, damn, he got me wanting to buy a goddamn Colorado hoodie, man, because it's like you put it on the right one.
Yeah.
He got his drip on, you know, he fresh, he ain't sweating. So it's just the white just hitting, bro. I'm like, damn, this nigga about to have them like the new Georgetown. Like you remember back in the day,
Yep.
like people don't know a lot of people don't know Georgetown is a goddamn,
It's a staple. Yeah.
it's
It is.
first of all, it's a rich ass goddamn private school in DC that's about fucking 90% white.
Mm-hmm.
But because this black man, John Thompson, was attached to the culture. He had niggas walking around in Georgetown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't get into Georgetown if you tried. You get what I'm saying? Like, but we was repping it like it was an HBCU.
Yep.
And so that's the power of the culture. Because I guarantee you can go outside and find 100 niggas and say, have you ever been to Boulder? Do you know how to find Boulder? I don't want. But I guarantee they know about Colorado football and that nigga Dion. And I say that because
that's true, though.
We was talking about, Skip Bayless before the show and Shannon making they split. Look at that sports television. And I really seen a shift in the way media is trying to navigate because the athlete and the source has taken over the space. You know what I mean? It's like every athlete you know got a podcast now.
Yeah.
And so being able to get that real, that aura, it's hard to replicate that on watching First Take now. It's like, I could just go to the source. He coming out with his on Wednesday. I just wait to hear from him.
Yep, get on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? Draymond was giving us play-by-play 30 minutes after the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you compete? He beat you to the source, so now you got to take clips from his show to produce your show. And I say that, so I'm looking at, Skip Bayless. Guy looking real dark over there at Undisputed. Yellow Bees, he was on the other day. Wayne, you know what I'm saying? And then he got 3 niggas. Like, can you imagine having 3 niggas with voices? And this one white man trying, you know how we get with it's like a white man sitting in the barbershop trying to get his word in. Like,
but, just like this.
But especially when the Cowboys start playing and Mike and Irvin get hyped. Jerry, he told me from the eyes of God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he be going crazy.
Man.
I'm like, did they really think that Skip was going to be able to facilitate this shit?
Right. He's not Ernie Johnson.
Hell no.
Like, that's about the only dude that can pull
Ernie,
that off.
the only white man that can facilitate 3 goddamn niggas.
Oh, my goodness. But he said it today, though. He said he look around and he proud that he said they enjoying it. And when they
enjoying it because they got free reign. They like shit. Like what's Skip gonna say? He gonna get Keisha. He need to tone it down a little bit. Keisha gonna cuss his ass out. Because he still got his bite from his last cuss show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need this goddamn job. And then you got Shannon. I feel like Shannon was nervous as hell the first day.
Yeah.
And I appreciate Stephen A. ushering them in. And but I'm just kind of thinking to myself, it's like, both of them ain't gonna last, bro.
Nah.
I don't see it. I just don't see
it. They when they was talking about Skip and Shannon as a character Undisputed, you see it definitely at First Take. Like the intro, oh my, it was so Disney, ABC created, like it was so Disney. If you go back and watch the first intro when he came in with the drill sergeant hat and the joking, and then Skip intro, he came out firing.
Because he knows it's like, you got to think, you got 2 dudes, 2 black men. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to do all that. The culture is gonna tune in to them regardless.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what Stephen and Shannon talking about. So Skip got to go like on some new, boys, on some Marky Mark, New Kids on the Block type shit. Me, Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta make sure this shit as ethnic as I can make it. They use the word ethnic when it comes to television.
Yeah.
The ethnic urban audience. He was like, he still feels like Wayne is hot in the streets. Cause he always try to post.
Low key, Wayne gave him one of his hottest verses. Man,
I could see Skip. He was like, "Hey, I sent it over to you, Skip." Okay. I don't know about this one. Can you get a little more? Like a little more, about 8 more bars.
Yeah,
I feel like you're cheating me. This is not. This is not no ceilings, Wayne. I need no ceilings, Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I heard Skip the BS.
Like, hey, Wayne. What if Skip was hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, but now some real shit, man. I'm just glad to see those brothers getting their checks on television.
Yeah.
Because I know the writer strike and everything got TV looking real shaky right now. So if you can get a check from being on television right now, you winning.
TV ain't as bad as I thought it would be right now, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, because the stuff came out, but where we gonna feel it is next year.
Yeah.
Because they ain't been able to do shit this year. So they're going to be looking like they're going to be having cornhole on
Hey, let me
TNT.
ask you this. And if you was a brand like Warner Brothers or Amazon, you know, all these people that they need got a football contract. Amazon, NBC, ABC.
NFL, these niggas,
that's crazy.
All of them got an NFL
You two got football contracts.
They are not looking forward to making a deal with you niggas. Football is on. Like,
we about to get all this.
We'll talk to y'all in March. We about to get this check.
We finna, our quarter finna close. We finna have good
Hey, you really think about it, everybody gonna eat off the NFL till March.
Yep.
So I hate to say it for the writers' strike. Like, man, we holler at you. Hey, we'll holler at you in a little while. You know what I'm saying?
I think they'll do okay though, because I think the writer's strike will work, because maybe for a little while, like that's when reality TV kind of started going crazy. Like that's the last time.
Yeah, somebody said the same thing when the last strike. That's when like reality TV.
Man,
reality TV, like
reality TV don't hit the same.
I mean,
no more.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The content is so ridiculous. Like right now, reality TV is Christian Rock and Blueface.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, I'm so tired of seeing
that. That shows you we had New York, we had Flavor Flav, we had icons when it comes to reality TV.
Right.
We had quotables, we had memes. Like, when the last time we had a new meme from reality TV? Niggas still showing that spit meme from when New York spit on that white girl on the show. Like, what I'm saying is, like, we had the moments. Like,
I ain't seen
it. Like with Amber Rose and old girl got in that fight.
Jocelyn.
Yeah. How we don't see that?
I ain't even see that.
How y'all don't show the footage?
I heard about it, but I ain't see it.
That's why that shit ain't pop off. Like College Hill, I know, you know. That's why it was stupid anyways for College Hill, because the school not gonna let y'all really show what y'all want to show because they name attached to it.
Yeah.
So
it used to be wild. Remember that?
Old College Hill had me really couldn't wait to college, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna just be fucking hoes. We're gonna get drunk off cheap liquor every day and maybe go to class. That's what I thought. Based on College Hill, that's what I thought this shit was gonna look like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember Grambling had a reality show. Yeah. Eye of the Tiger. I was like, damn, Bruce Jean ain't going to the league. Bruce Eugene, like, that dude eat that buffet every day. I was like, damn, that nigga ain't gonna make it.
That's so crazy, bro.
You gotta know the swag ball to know who he is.
That shit is funny, bro.
Everybody thought he was going first.
I watched that show so much, bro.
Like,
I thought that was crazy, bro, watching that show.
Cause you see in your town too on like BET.
It was crazy. Like that little white dude walked around there forever.
White Mike.
Yeah, he was just there, bro. I don't know what happened to him, but he was there for like a while.
The running back that had the goals. I'd be at the Rick. At Tech, that nigga just be up there like, damn, this is 7 years later, he's still around the door. Like,
that was Blue. Yeah. that was Blue. Blue stayed around. Man, because that's just what that town does to you. Like, if you ain't from there, bro, like, even if you are from there, you get stuck.
Especially if you was like a star football player, you just gonna live off that juice as long as you can.
Kind of like Buddy on, you watch Swamp Thing yet? Not Swamp Thing.
King of the Swamp.
King of the Swamp.
Swamp Kings.
Swamp Kings. You watched it yet?
That was terrible.
Did you see that one dude when they won the ship, that D tackle, he was ripped up. But when you saw that,
hell,
hey, bro, you gotta think, dog. That's kind of like the worst part of like college athletics.
Yeah, like he thought he was on his way to go. I don't know if he did or not.
As somebody that's been in it, bro, a lot. You gotta think that's a lot of people's peak of their life.
Yeah,
like being the man that like being a star player at like Florida, if you don't make it to the league, it's like the worst thing. Like it's almost like it's not worth it.
It's worse than drugs.
Because niggas just imagine you didn't make it in life, and niggas just keep reminding of what you were. Like, damn, I remember when you was. Damn, I remember when. Like, imagine you hear that shit. Like, Johnny Manziel probably would want to blow his brains out. He's like, damn, man, you were the greatest. What happened? Like, people looking at you with disappointment every day of your life because you didn't follow through with what they thought you was gonna be.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying? And so that's like the downside of it's like
he had a bad he went to Cleveland first of all. I think that
you remember him exactly, that D tackle, the one
we talking about Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
He was I don't even know who that dude was though. I know you're talking about though, but I don't know who he was.
No, but he just like a lot of college players at these major universities, they get guided into a certain major. Kinesiology, community, like the social services, were like, okay, we just trying to get you through, keep you eligible.
Yeah. That's the pigeonhole.
What the fuck you gonna do with a goddamn social service degree with a 2.4 GPA? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you can build on it.
no, he didn't, but they didn't.
But
Like a lot
I get what you're saying, because not only going to you streamline.
Okay, after football over, okay, this is how you do a resume.
Yeah.
This is how you network. Now schools are getting better about like doing network events and with alumni, you know, so they can see, or getting them in place with internships. But I think that's because of like they didn't seen all these washed up ass athletes come back.
That's
like,
why
damn,
that's why the NIL exists today, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man,
it's
like,
worth
bro,
it.
we
'Cause,
these
like,
boys
we didn't do
need
nothing.
something, man. Like,
but it's, I guess I ain't gonna say it's our fault, but like our own fault. But it's like, if it ain't nobody in front of you to show you nothing, bro,
Exactly. It's more about like,
it's tough, bro.
you got to look like
what you seeing and everything.
that's what I'm scared
like,
about the NIL, bro. Because we ain't they
I
ain't
like the NIL.
no,
though.
I love the NIL.
You finna everybody asks about decreasing the wealth gap, right?
No.
Mhm.
And you know the story of Moses. He took him to the water, right?
No,
And he didn't cross.
I love the NIL.
Some generations is gonna be taking
No,
other
no,
people
no.
to the
Let me
water.
put it this way. I love the NIL, but it has no guardrails. What I mean by this is,
You wanted to?
no.
Already?
What I'm saying is, it's gonna get scary for the like. Think of you, 18 years old, bro. You ain't never had shit. You go to University of Florida or USC, and I say, I'm gonna give you $2 million to ball.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this happen. You don't quite live up to the
hype.
of what they expected when they gave you the money.
You
Like,
just saying, just as far as like people on the field.
what I'm saying is the
like
pressure.
they potential on the field.
Exactly. Like, now
They
you
too
have
many.
to earn this money. I mean, like, you have to justify your cost.
And the crazy
your
about it, who's
value.
setting that bar? It's already in real time. Kayla Williams is the first current Heisman Trophy winner.
Mhm.
He done did the Dr. Pepsi
Yeah, he on
commercial.
actual
He done did the
commercials.
Wendy's commercial. They said this is Mr. Wendy's.
So what does it look like though in this locker room though? You got so we got to think these ain't grown men.
Yeah,
we young. We ain't really fully mature emotionally. See Kayla pulling up in the Maybach truck. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
He getting all the
the hoes.
all
You
of
know
them.
what
He
I'm saying?
getting
He
all
iced
of them.
out. You get what I'm saying? You just had to ask your mama. The cash app you for you doing that. We in the same huddle. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck this
And
whole
then,
ass nigga.
he even got the audacity to even say, and now it makes sense. Earlier today, I didn't get it. He was like, "Oh, I just stay in. I stay in.
Like, if the
college
right
team.
team don't have the number one pick, I just stay
I'm
here.
good.
He
why not?
He making over $3 million already a year.
I would too. Why not?
I'm
I'm not
in LA.
going.
I'm the man. You want me to
get
go
hurt so I
fucking,
can come back again another year
Yeah,
for a
right.
medical
You know what I'm saying?
and
Like,
keep my money. Like, I'm
Right.
gonna
you want
get
me to
paid
go to
for the
Green
medical
Bay?
and the
You know what I'm
insurance.
saying?
He got
Like,
the boosters like, all right, bet. Well, shit, we keep you
give
here.
me 6, I come back. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Now-
I
Like,
like to control me though.
I
But
I love the dynamic of. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, navigating the environment, because I know how the old boy on the swamp things when so okay, I went and looked at the actual. It was a YouTube video of one of the old graduate assistants,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying like what they left out, and so
a lot, a whole lot.
It was so much.
That's why I ain't like it.
Like Percy Harvin beat up one of the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like he was pissing hot every fucking 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Because he had migraines, so he was smoking weed to go to bed every day. They had a star O lineman. I mean, their best D tackle was addicted to goddamn like Molly and stuff like that. So the graduate assistant would have to drive him to rehab. I mean, to rehab every day and then get him back for the second half of practice. This stuff was going on. And so he was talking about, it was a receiver, Jared Faison, came in the same class as Percy Harvin. They were in, like, when Percy Harvin got in the fight with the coach, it started because the coach tried to break up the fight with Jared Faison. Because Jared Faison, watching film, we both freshmen, we both elite athletes,
Mm-hmm.
and the coach called out Jared Faison about a rep, and he was like, I bet you wouldn't be saying that shit to Percy if he did it, because Percy balling. You know what I'm saying? You letting Percy rock.
Yeah.
Of course.
So Percy like, man, keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. Because now he's
Yeah,
salty. He was like, you know, niggas ask why you ain't playing. You got to think how it is.
Yeah.
When you a star athlete, where you
Yeah,
from,
I
and
get
niggas
it.
like, man, why you ain't playing, bro? Like, damn, you better than that nigga, bro. Like, you the outside noise, because you didn't sign, boy. I think you going to the league in 3 years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you got to wait. And you see another freshman balling, and now he about to get $2 million. And like, you got to prove it next year. You get what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm like, how that work? You get what I'm saying? Like,
I would say though, I mean, even before, them niggas been crazy. They ain't had no money then. Look at all the stuff you talking about.
No, getting the charger, because everybody get it. Because how it go when you at them big schools, they gonna have an alum who own the car dealership. They gonna come and give you a line of credit and say, hey, car $27,000, I'm gonna give you a 1% interest loan. The car note gonna be $213. Just pay it in house. So that means we ain't gonna report it to your credit or nothing until you pay you. So we ain't gonna hit you with no late fees or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they look out for you. That's why everybody be having the same 4-5 cars at Alabama. Chargers, Challengers, Hellcats. Like,
Trackhawks and all kinds of
Dodge dealerships eating around there. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And so I say that to say, nah, you got your Dodge, but I got my Maybach. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas see my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just living off your goddamn, like, pension that they give you every month. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say that. I'm like, bro, the disparity is crazy if you're a quarterback versus a goddamn tight end who he throwing to. You know what I'm saying? Like, tight end might get a little bit of, little bit. The quarterback, though, cashing out.
I can say this, though. It's a good year. I think I like the representation of these NIL quarterbacks. And
that nigga Shador was playing in the Cuban.
Like, that threw me for a loop.
He said what?
This
He
nigga
had
had
a Cuban
the Cuban
on,
on, bro.
He had a Cuban necklace on.
Like,
I was like, this nigga got a Cuban on.
Like, nigga is like 11 o'clock in
like
the
a
morning.
baseball
Like,
player
nigga
or some
out there,
shit. Like,
$40,000
baseball
chain.
players used to do that. But
Yeah, bro.
I
Quarterback,
expect
though?
that, though, not from a quarterback, though. I was just like,
The other receiver had his
Dodging
grill
football.
in. He had his 5 chain. I'm like, these niggas really out here with you.
Man,
Like,
and I ain't gonna lie, though.
that shit crazy. They on
He
value,
look like
dog.
Brady, too.
I would never.
but Dion will let you do some shit like that. He's like, yeah, put that shit on.
He
I can
said-
see Dion like, put that shit
It's
on.
hard,
He said-
though. It is hard, though.
He
It's
said
like,
when they go up
it's just icy.
21, he said when they go
Do
up
your dance,
21,
nigga.
do
Get
the
that penalty.
dance.
He said, get that penalty. I got you.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Get
Like,
that penalty. I got
get a
you.
cold ass son, I might have to think about it. It's like, hey, man. Because them niggas getting so much shine right now. The NIL gonna work out for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said it felt good. He said when them kids came, he said, we believe now.
Yeah, I bet y'all do. Y'all done got so many DMs from these co-eds right here. Like, aren't you number 40? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wear they team, bitch, you shit for nothing. Like yeah. What number are you? Shit.
Right.
Walk-ons getting sucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, when you win it, everybody getting love.
And they did,
you know
what
I'm
they
saying?
did? They talked about on the other side of the spectrum of how, Debo Samuels don't like none of that. Like, don't support the NIL, the transfer portal.
No, Debo Swinney.
Yeah,
Dabo
Debo
Swinney.
Dabo.
But you gotta think, bro, because now you don't have control. Most college coaches,
Nick Saban don't like it.
they control it.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
now it's out of your hands. You
Mhm.
gotta think, the coach can't discuss NIL. So now you have to depend on somebody else to recruit for you. Because now you can't just get me here because you Nick Saban, like, nigga, like, they trying to throw a meal at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm going to get you to the league. Nigga, that's in 3 years. Like, what are we going to do until then? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I appreciate the idea of it, man. But before we get out of here.
Man, guess what, man? We got another dude we been to have time. Man, he been on, guess what show he been on, bro? All the Queens meet.
I love that show, bro.
I told you,
It's
bro.
so bad, it's good.
Horrible.
That's my thing,
Bro,
bro.
it's
That's why I
so
like it.
bad. Like,
That's why I like it.
Like the last episode with the bomb. Did you see
When she drove the car through the thing, bro.
She should have been there. She should have been there a season ago. Like,
You talking about Eva?
it ain't no way, bro.
Madam a motherfucker.
It ain't no way anybody killed their ass by now. It's
Yo.
like she got this slow ass security guard, and this the one nigga that she got, bro. Ain't no-
It's
That nigga funny.
yo, that show is a perfect disaster, bro. It's like crazy.
Wait, he
I
said a
love
perfect disaster.
everything that I hate about it. I love it.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
Corny ass nigga.
Yeah,
from New
it's like
Orleans
they
that I
corny-
knew. I'm like, this nigga, that
Bro,
nigga from New Orleans.
They said that man was from Texas, and they called him Big D.
But he has a New Orleans accent.
and then they changed, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm from New Orleans, you heard me?" And
I'm
then
like, what?
It's like they can't be writing this shit. Like they just
writing on
talking.
the fly. Like,
They just talking.
I
Bro.
real talk like the scene with the dad and the
Yo,
nurse.
that's my favorite part.
You know how perverted a nigga gotta be. So you come up with that concept, like, yeah, she giving this goddamn fucking non-functioning old man head as a king, and he gonna wake up, yeah, bitch. It's and the thing is, the script probably has it. Like, shut your bitch ass up. Look out of both eyes.
I don't think they write none of that, bro. I really don't, bro, because like the reactions and like how it goes is just crazy. It's like when he had what was that part, man? It's so many bad parts. It's crazy.
The nigga giving
I just don't understand how they jockeying for position. Like, why are they like steady jockeying for position? And then like they reiterate everything. Like they keep going back over.
They keep going back to it. Like this.
You mean
nigga,
Big D, Little D, whatever. Why y'all still talking
I'm
about
like this nigga. They stretched this nigga a whole season to say he an informant. I'm like, bro. First of all,
who was the informant?
Oh, I told you story.
Nah, I don't care.
The nigga with the long hair.
The good hair.
They both cops.
like the dumbass nigga was like, he a gangster because he was like, I'm gonna use my bullets.
Yeah, how stupid are you? Yeah,
they don't bleed.
How stupid are you?
So it's two informants up in there.
The long hair nigga,
the nigga from New Orleans
was
Big
working
D.
with the white cop.
Yeah, and they both cops.
Yeah, the white cop they already found out, right?
Yeah, but they already knew that.
So he acted like he shot him and killed him.
Yeah,
in front of the security guard, and the security guard was like, "Oh, this nigga down. This nigga real." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, how is she living? Like she got a whole goddamn cartel after her. And one nigga. Like she be walking out of here. Hey, I'm ready to go.
Come on, Tom.
You got two niggas. You got one nigga and a goddamn stud who's 5'4" petite. And she be talking so hard like she just gonna whoop. Yeah, nigga, come find me. I'm like, do you see you? Like at first
You talking about the one that got caught with, she got caught having sex with the other dude's wife, right?
Yeah.
So I thought they was gonna try to make her like some martial artist shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, maybe we don't know how cold she is. She got her ass whooped the one fight I saw. I'm like,
regular as hell.
Regular as hell. Like, what's that mean? What's that nigga Boosie say? Shit, regular as hell. Like, I'm like, this shit ain't hitting. Like, I'm thinking she gonna be this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she got her ass thrown across the whole room.
That is the greatest show on earth.
So if you ain't watched
nobody say, bro.
Shout out to Tyler Perry for making good, bad television. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's mastered the art of good, bad television. You know what I'm saying? So.
They jumped the shark in every episode.
It's like how we get here.
I ain't never seen that before.
They ain't said nothing about the daddy and the nurse, and we still don't know what the plan is with her. Like,
I'm gonna tell you when I knew it was BS when I was watching it. Like we were just sitting there watching it. I was just watching it with my family one night, like with my brother and my cousin. I mean, we were just watching this shit, and all of a sudden, they blew up the car. They blew up the car outside, and then they just left like nothing happened. I'm just like, y'all just leave?
No ambulance.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, like we just left. Like, yeah, he killed his wife and put it in the car and blew the car up.
You know how most shows they gonna show the
like,
police.
Okay, like do something. Like
think of all the shit that has happened at Club Eden since this shit. That shit's still open. Like niggas that got blown up in the goddamn. We done had drive-bys. We done had goddamn niggas dead bodies in the goddamn. Motherfuckers still open. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what place like that exists in Dallas, though?
Well, we got one in Houston, Carrington's. Carol's is what they call it. Carol's been open. Nah,
it used to be bad, but it ain't bad.
Dallas closed shit down.
Yeah,
like Houston won't.
They shut that shit off.
Carol's had about 12 murders in that bitch.
And it's still open.
That shit still kicking. Like
Dallas is bad, but it's like you don't hear about it because like we don't live over there.
Well, because locals party with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever thought about it, the landscape of Dallas party scene, the transplants and the people with motion or that's networking, they go out here. And the motherfuckers, they got kids in middle school and high school that went to high school in DISD, you know what I'm saying? We know everybody, they go here.
Yep.
That's
like, there's no real like intermix, so it's like you don't really see the true fabric and culture of Dallas. If you was trying to show somebody like what does Dallas look like, take me out there. I gotta take you to South Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take you to a duck off, or I gotta take you. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna come here and just feel like you in a regular ass city. Because
but I think almost that's what you expect of Dallas. Like I'm be honest with you, like we expecting to see that nostalgia that you're talking about, but. You will see it, but the bulk of what you're gonna see is when you like if you want to be comfortable as a transplant, come here.
When I first got to Dallas, I felt Dallas.
Yeah.
Like, I got to Dallas about, was that 09? 2010, 09, bro. Dallas was Dallas as shit.
Okay.
Like, I was like, that's when I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker different. Like, leather shorts, shads. Hey, man, hey. I ain't showing shade. I'm just saying, like, nigga, y'all had it aesthetic. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could see a Dallas nigga. I knew a Fort Worth nigga and a Dallas nigga within 6 months. I knew the difference.
Yeah.
That's true.
You go out, we play all Dallas shit. We gonna go into Boosie. We coming back to Dallas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the Boogie era had Dallas as his own spot. Then the Boogie era went down. Them niggas just started jamming everybody else shit.
That's true.
About what year?
Like 2015, like 2014 is when I think the exodus like of true Dallas nightlife left, and they tried to recreate like the big party lifestyle, like okay, bottles, sections, and try to replicate that when that's not the culture. Like Dallas, I always say Dallas is a 9-to-5 place.
Yeah,
niggas don't just be wasteful with money out here on a regular basis. They got it.
That's true.
But we cognizant of like shit. This for something. This I say this like niggas scam, but this ain't a scamming capital. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this ain't
like
a scamming
niggas ain't just. You saw the thing for Baltimore and New York when niggas throwing.
That's bro. How you
honestly,
been to Houston?
Yeah, you know that nigga been to Houston. Like I feel like, especially during COVID. Even if you didn't go to Houston, every nigga went to Houston because they was like.
Did you see that in real time? That
I've seen that before.
Okay,
but I didn't see it like during that time. But
people don't normally do it as a flex. They do it as like shit. We can't take that shit out. We pouring it out.
But I ain't
gonna say this. I only saw it in Houston. I enjoyed it. Like watching it.
Bro, that shit everywhere.
But they was pouring it out like that.
Yeah, they would just keep buying bottles and pouring it out. Yeah,
it was one people.
No, that tells me that was on somebody else's name. Somebody car was hitting that day. Somebody car was hitting that day.
But that ain't fun to me though. Like, that's why I was like, even the club culture for me now, I really don't even like to go no more.
Yeah,
it's really just a flex. Like if you networking and try to like get out there, maybe there's a thing you do.
There's only so much of that.
But it's like, nigga, what? I can't hear you. The chicks look bored. They on their phone. They gonna shake some ass every 2 songs that they like.
I'm good.
Then hey bitch, stop. You know the fake twerk where it's like chick twerk by 6 seconds. Then she like, don't play, quit playing. Yeah, she sit down back on the phone. Niggas back smoking his hookah. Y'all looking at those motherfuckers. Like, do the same shit y'all do. Like, we looking at each other doing the same shit. At DJ, hey, all you broke ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? These niggas throwing so much shade at you. Like, nigga, if you ain't got 1,000 in your bank, you ain't shit. And like, you in your head, you really like, I really ain't shit. Yeah. Like, I gotta go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's in my bank account. Shit, I got $76 in this phone. I got invited here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit on you in between every song. All the hoes with the bad BBLs, like motherfuckers sitting over there, goddamn, like my shit is botched. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
you know what I'm saying, man. Bro. Shout out to y'all still outside. You know, we ain't throwing shade. You know,
man, Shad, thank you for pulling up, man.
We appreciate it. If you got anything you want to kind of like, and shout out to anything you just want to tell people where they can find you and the brand.
Instagram is shit, I forgot my damn stuff. It's nobody's favorite. And the website nobody's favorite as well, man. Just go in there and shop.
Hey man, go on drop some funds, man. It's a good brand. I can't wait to put my shit on. You know, I sweat, so I gotta wait till it gets about 50.
I can't wait to get a dope off-white. I'm waiting on it. Shit.
Hey,
I got you, bro.
So yeah, man, I appreciate you. We appreciate you pulling up, man. And shout out to our other 2 brethren that couldn't be here, D-Boy and that boy Flimarachi, man.
Yeah.
Man, again, like, you know, keep supporting the brand, everybody. Keep rocking with us.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to come back on here though. It's fun though.
Hey,
I watch podcasts 24/7, so like
appreciate it.
I talk to you about that too. Yeah,
also, shout out to Lil D. Lil D.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to friend of the show. She on Breakfast Club now.
Word.
Yeah, bro. She one of the guest hosts, man. You got and just seeing where she came from, bro. We gonna give her all her flowers, man.
Yeah. She definitely was like years ago. Like I want to get to New York. I want to get to.
Mother was homeless and everything. She'll tell you now. She up with the big dogs, man.
Up there really holding that shit down.
That's why they say you gotta watch how you handle people. You get what I'm saying? You never know when they gonna get their shine, man. So we salute her.
Yeah, that's what my brand pretty much represent, bro. Like. You definitely can't just shit on nobody. Just
Yeah,
because.
y'all tap in with it and wear it right. You know what I'm saying?
man.
You don't have this shit looking janky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, man, again, salute everybody, man. This your boy Antoine, the Source.
Man, this knowledge, man.
Already.
We out of here.
Peace.
Big homie.
Free dog, free worm, nigga. Free bean, nigga. C-Dog, what up? Keys, what up? Check.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
First off, get it understood. I ain't no OG, I'm the big homie. Still young enough to do time, so I flatline you and your homie. You can tell whenever I come around, cause your girlfriend be all on me. But since she fucked you and you ain't on my level, I told the bitch.